Morning traders, this is Shogun Chat 247. I train traders how to trade in harmony with the market. Today is 18th of November 2024. Yesterday we did some work on the weekly trade planning session. We looked at the Aussie Euro US dollar, we look at the pound, the dollar yen, and the dollar card. So this morning I just want to focus on the dollar yen. Okay, so from what we discussed yesterday, we remember we had two breakdown of the structure. So this is one here. I'm not using the same chart because this is, I can draw anything on this one, it doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna change this to blue. That's the structure, and we said this was the extended structure 4. This is the major structure 4. Okay, if you don't understand what I'm saying, you probably need to watch the video that I posted yesterday again. So what we have this morning during the Tokyo session, we can see we actually pinned this low, coming back down. This is a structure, this is a structure, and we still need to see a momentum low. So technically this is 4 out of the wave down. So this is structure 4 coming down. How do we approach this? We count the wave. So this is 0 A B C 1. We've seen the 2, so technically you can sell here. Okay, okay, that is a short. Because we're selling here and we already have a lower low here, this is a pullback of the lower low. This trade stop will be here above the pull rally high, which is structure 4. Expectation is for price to break this low. We don't need to project, we can project it. It doesn't really matter anyway. We have daily key levels here, but what I'm looking for is to count the wave. We have 1, this is 2, so we're going to have 3, 4, and 5. Depending on how they deal with this 0, 1, 2, 3 is already an extended move anyway. You can see 0 A B C 1, or you can count it this way: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, followed by a pullback. And I think that is actually the best way to count here, because this is wave structure 4. Okay, we count 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. One more low, then we expect a pullback, then a continuation move. That is the US dollar Japanese yen. Let's look at the Aussie dollar. I'm interested in this one actually because we had an alert during the night and we're expecting to be looking for buying opportunity here. I've set the alert already, 64.50. As long as the price stays above 64.50, we still want the price to trade this 64.50. Then we can look for buying opportunity if it fails to go below here. Very important, okay, because what we have this here as a completed wave, then followed by a pullback, and we saw the move this morning. Now we are seeing a pullback of that move. Ideally this year, because this is a momentum high now, this here is the structure that created this momentum high, and it could be this because this one is also valid. Okay, so we might actually not see the price coming below here. This could be the move, but I may not. For where it is right now, I'm looking at this as BC1. I will wait for this to be traded because we have a valid candle here. If the price come below here and they didn't take this low, which is the 64.43, that will be a valid long entry in the Australian dollar US dollar. Okay, so that is the Aussie dollar. waiting for the buy to be triggered. We don't have to run, we don't have to jump into that one. The euro US dollar. Okay, so what do we have with the euro? How's the low? Structure, momentum high. That is the structure, that is the low, and it's also a structure. You can see it's a higher lower low. That is the low that created the momentum high. Okay, so what I'm thinking is this is the best buy zone for the euro. Okay, that means we are not buying the high, we're actually buying after liquidity grab, because some people are very early in trying to buy it. So if you buy here, we need to observe the price above here. If the price doesn't break this low and it breaks here, that will be a valid buy. Okay, that's the way I'm going to approach the euro this morning. Okay, let's look at the pound US dollar. So what do we have here? So our long point was here yesterday, the one that I gave out. But if we have the opportunity to buy at the low, that's the best thing to do. So ABC up, that's a structural point. We are seeing a new structure to the downside. What I will expect with the pound US dollar, because this is also, we have this point 1 2 3. The pound is not as clear as the others, because this is 3 at the low and we've seen 4 here, and this may be a failure here because this is a technically, this is a structure, this is a higher lower low. Okay, and even if it fails, you still need to see a break of a high that fails before you can consider that as a valid setup. So what I'm saying is this. Okay, if we, so this is what we have. Let me change the color to blue. This is what we have. So if we have something like this that failed to go down and it breaks here, you don't have to chase this. You're gonna have to wait for that to be corrected. It may even come back because this is setting up, like, if you count the middle one with a, that's triple bottom or something like that. I don't follow those type of pattern, but that is a setup for, or an opportunity to grab this low. There's liquidity there, and we have another level here. So in short, all I'm saying here is there's room for these prices to be clearer than what they are right now. So you don't have to force it. If it's not clear, don't try to force the trade. Okay, there will be opportunity later. So the dollar yen, let's go back on the dollar yen. So this one, we know the reason we're taking this one. This is a developed trend. Okay, that's structure 2, momentum low 3, structure 4, and we are expecting momentum low 5. This will be wrong, or this will be invalidated if the price did not make a low here. We've seen a higher lower low, but that could be part of the overall wave structure 4 to the downside. So this is a good risk to take here, looking for a lower prices. Okay, and if I'm stretched to give a potential area of targets, just measuring this pullback, we have the ultimate target of 200, 151.29. That is a good target because that will mean price has broken this daily level here, and we have the extension one here. Okay, for this type of Fibonacci move, this is your zone. This is where you want to be looking. If the trade is going to be successful, this is the area you want to be looking to close your trade and take some profit. Okay, and that is it for this morning, the 18th of November 2024. My name is Shagun Chatu for 7. If you like what you see, give us a thumbs up. I will be posting some updates during the week as well on the other trades that we will be taking. But the dollar is strong. Right here, we are expecting the correction against the trend. So, and that is why we are going against the tide, basically. Okay, that is a valid thing to do. The banks buy, they sell. You have to be flexible to do the same. Okay, so I wish you a successful trading week and God bless.